Hey everyone, my name is Danny, aka Cupio, and if this is your first time here, I make 3D printable miniatures and I make free models on a semi-weekly basis, so if you want to know what I come up with next, please subscribe. And the free models for the month of June were the Tortle Monk, the Chibi Zombie, and the Viking Longship. And you can download these for free right now. There will be a link in the description down below. But for my Patreon supporters, I like to come up with extra options, so that is what we're going to be talking about right now. Starting off with the Tortle Monk, I couldn't help myself. I grew up in the 90s, so I grew up huge Turtles fan. So this will be the only time I do it. If anybody asks, these are Tortle Monks, okay? In fact, they're adult-aged Tortle Monks, if anybody asks. We have it in several different poses. We have one that's kicking and another pose that's kind of like crouched, like kind of like a ready stance. And I had a commenter, Pale Rider 5823, mentioned in my Tortle video that he thought it should have a shuriken and a quarterstaff. So obviously it's Donatello. But for the shuriken, I kind of went crazy with it and I thought of Yuffie immediately, so we have a giant shuriken. Yeah, that is what we have for the Tortle Monk. What do you think? Moving on to the zombie. I just made a simple tombstone, like it's so simple you could see the pixels. But yeah, I just wanted to test out like carving out letters. And we also have a couple of hands, one skeleton, one zombie hand coming out of the ground. And then we have a zombie crawling on the ground, just like the upper body of it, crawling on the ground with its like spine. Yeah, that's about it. Lastly, we have the Viking Longship extras, and let's talk about the shields real quick. So I made 3 different types of shields, but depending on how you paint it, you can get a good variety out of it. And if you have any of my other figures that can hold a shield, totally compatible. They can hold the shield on their arms or on their back. And oh, I forgot to mention for the Tortle monks, I also made a shield out of their turtle shells. So don't ask me where we got these turtle shells from. Sad story. But yeah, as you can see, you can use those as shields as well. Maybe make it a Tortle Viking ship. I'm not too crazy about the oars because I just made it so that they just sit in between the shields. So they're very loose and you could glue them on, but a couple of the oars will be in between like the cracks. And I don't know if you want to permanently glue those together, but it's up to you. As it is, it just kind of sits there very loose. You shouldn't be moving it, if you're using this for like D&D or whatever, you shouldn't be moving it around too much, but I just wanted to let you know it's not secure at all. And let's talk about the mast real quick. So I do have a different base for the mast so it can hold it. And it is magnetized, the mast, and it holds I believe it's called a yard, the thing that holds the sail. And we have a crow's nest up on the top. And the cool thing about this is the sail part comes apart from the yard, and you can stick a little piece of paper in there, like a paper sail, which greatly increases like the variations of what kind of Viking ship this can be. It could be a regular Viking ship, or it could be a pirate Viking ship, or you could print out anything and just stick it on there, like print out a picture of your face and stick it on there. It's up to you. I don't know too much about boats, but I noticed that they put the sail kind of like parallel to the boat. So you can take this apart, flip the mast upside down, and I'll talk about how to magnetize all of this in a different video. But yeah, you can totally place it parallel to the ground so that it's kind of out of the way. And then, yeah, you can still have the crow's nest up top. And here is the dragon head and tail. I'm not too crazy about these either. But I just wanted to show you what it could look like with like a dragon head tail. I don't know. I still don't know what it's called. The head, tail, and pieces. And in the future, I'll probably make different versions of these as well, so you can vary your Viking Longship even more. Last but not least, once you're done with it, you can stow everything on the inside of the boat and put the floors back and put it away. Pretty neat. The dragon head doesn't really fit though, so maybe just keep the head and the tail out. Again, here is the free models for the month of June that you could download right now for free. And here are the models that are available only for my Patreon supporters. That's going to be for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.